Hard to get down on the ground!
On your knees, put your hands behind.
John Ondrasik of Five-0 Fighting brought us the single Superman, It's Not Easy, in 100 Years. He has a new song out, and it's tied to a hit CBS show. He joins me now to talk all about it. Great to have you here, John.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
It was about a year ago we were sitting in these chairs. You were talking about your new album.
Yeah.
And now you have a new song coming out, and it's part of CBS show, Hawaii Five-0.
Hawaii Five-0, 100th episode.
100th episode. I can't believe the show has been on that long, 5 seasons.
No, it's fantastic. It's quite an achievement, you know, especially in this day and age for serial drama to hit 100 shows, but they did it 5 years, and to reboot the original series, you know, congratulations to those guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So how did this team up come about?
A friend of mine who works for CBS, Amy Osler, who's an executive there, old friend from the music business, connected me with Peter Lankoff, who's the executive producer of Hawaii Five-0. And I know Peter wanted to do something special for his 100th episode for his fans, and he pitched me on writing an original song for his show, and he told me a little bit about the 100th episode, which I can't give away right now. It's top secret.
They'll have to kill us.
And it was really intriguing, and I wanted to take a shot at it. And he wanted a song that kind of reflected, as he would say, the Ohana vibe, the family bond that his characters have created in the last 5 years. And we did. We wrote a song called All for One, and hopefully that reflects their experience, and we're excited for it to be the kind of end montage for episode 100.
How does that come about when you're kind of given a little background? How does that work for you?
Well, the nice thing is when you write for film and TV is you don't have a blank slate, right? You have an inspiration, whether it's a script or a concept or the actual footage itself. So you start already further down the line. So, you know, he wanted a sentiment of, you know, again, kind of this family vibe. It's not all good, it's not all bad, you know, but also reflecting the island setting. So you want some of the lyric. And the challenge for this show in particular is usually when people use my songs in film or TV, you've heard it 1,000 times. Well, this is a song that people will hear for the first time, November 7th, the night. So it's a little different. So you want to write a song that has clarity in the lyrics, a song that builds over time, because it's a long use, it's the whole song. So you want to kind of create something that can capture an emotional experience for 3 minutes, and so it's different. It's a challenge, but I enjoyed it, and hopefully we pulled that off.
Do you feel like you're still drawing from your own experiences when you're taking on something like this?
I think you always do. You know, when you want to write a song about kind of the family vibe and struggling through things and overcoming things, you look to your own relationships and your own family and your own friends and experience. But I also wanted to really make it fit the Hawaii Five-0 scene and setting, so I went back and I watched the original pilot, and I'm certainly familiar with the show, but I wanted to go back and see where this whole thing started. And as a musician, there's not a TV show that has a more iconic theme than Hawaii Five-0, right? I mean, everybody knows that theme. So to be a small part of their musical legacy, to me, was really appealing. And we had a lot of fun. They're great folks, and I'm happy to be part of this kind of landmark moment for them.
And we're also going to hear the song in its entirety, right? It's not just going to be a snippet.
Yeah, in this day and age, that's very rare. You know, 10 years ago, we'd be chatting here, a lot of songs of mine would be used in long uses in TV shows, and you had these montage moments. Some shows had one in every episode. But yeah, it's basically the whole song, and there will be, you know, kind of footage of the story that's going on in this episode, but it also flashback to what's happened over the last 5 years. So I'm excited for them, and having seen a rough cut, I'm excited for the fans to check it out.
Do you think you'll be watching it live on November 7th?
Oh yes, I'll be there. I'll be there. We'll be celebrating that.
You're no stranger to contributing your music to movies, TV shows, ads.
I'm lucky.
Yeah, but you know, back in the day, it was like, oh, you're selling out, but not now. These days, it's like if you don't do it, it's kind of, you know. Yeah,
it kind of came in right when I started having success. The Rolling Stones used the song in a commercial, and that kind of broke the floodgates, because till then everybody was like, oh yeah, you're selling out, how can you do that? Now people are fighting over for commercials. You know, they're giving their songs away for free just to get the impressions, because radio has changed so much, it's hard to be heard, the whole landscape has changed. So everybody's fighting for any way to get heard, and that's that's why it's great, to have songs in films and titles and TV shows. So, certain songs can break a band. We've seen that happen.
You have been writing, spending a lot of time on this song.
Yeah.
What else have you been doing? Have you been writing any other music?
A little bit, yeah. I was just asked the other day to write another song for my LA Kings. I had a song that was the Stanley Cup winning montage last year, so that might be something on my plate, and we'll celebrate another Stanley Cup. But yeah, we'll see. I'm at a stage in my career where I'm transitioning to other things, and that could be scoring, that could be film, TV, we're sitting here in New York, and there's Broadway shows around the corner. So a lot of things on my plate that I'm looking into.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing what you're up to next.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming in today, John.
Anytime.
All right. John Ondrasik. You can catch All for One on the November 7th episode of Hawaii Five-0. For this and all things entertainment, stay with CBSNews.com.